Good afternoon. Dear President of the Triennale, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen.
We have to be patient.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Wonderful.
please, Dimitri.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. As I was saying, dear President of the Triennale, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to be here today for this engaging event in the preparation of the 23rd Triennale, The Earth Seen from the Moon. The Triennale di Milano is a unique institution and cultural organization. Within the context of expos, it represents a niche, highlighting on a more specialized scale the most dynamic, innovative aspects of international exhibitions. It has been evolving over the course of years, interpreting the transformations of the 20th and 21st century. A long history connects the BIE and the Triennale. The first Triennale di Milano registered by the BIE was held in 1933, just 2 years after the creation of the BIE itself. Since then, 15 editions of the Triennale have been organized under the BIE umbrella. The registration of the 21st Triennale under the theme 21st Century Design After Design marked a historic milestone in the cooperation between the BIE and the Triennale. After a gap of almost 20 years, the two institutions rejoined efforts and realized an extraordinary art, design, and cultural event of the 21st century. Each edition of the Triennale is a reflection of the era in which it is held. Each Triennale is an extraordinary forum and a platform that reveals the visionary power of design and its ability to respond to contemporary challenges. The 22nd Triennale was an emblematic example of the in-depth exploration of the strands that connect humans to the natural environment, which have been gravely damaged or entirely compromised over the years. It examined the relationship between humans and nature, showing how design can offer an understanding of the urgent contemporary issues, their trends and challenges. I would like to emphasize how significant the work undertaken by the Triennale has been in recent years. The innovative exhibitions, events, workshops, concerts, conferences, and meetings organized within the framework of the Triennale, along with the thematic forums held in the run-up to each edition, have had a widespread impact on the physical and virtual audiences by heightening awareness and engagement. Innovation has always been at the forefront of the Triennale. Its unique approach of synthesizing various trends without opposing them reflects its innovative nature. Today's conference highlights how each thematic event contributes by bringing together international experts to the understanding of the theme. It is equally an occasion for the organizers to sharpen their vision of the event and of the contents that should be offered to the visitors. Expos are mirrors of their time. They reflect the achievements, challenges, and innovative ways of addressing the outstanding problems faced by humanity. They are emblematic gatherings that encourage sustainable solutions and contribute to the debate of how to shape our future. They have a great power of transformation. Over the years, they have adapted and anticipated future trends. Within this new world context of the COVID-19 pandemic, of the environmental crisis, and of the recent tragic events that took place in the United States, Expos and the Triennale will find new paradigms to continue supporting the cultural and societal changes that will emerge and allow for better prospects for humanity. The important challenge posed by the pandemic, as well as by the economic, environmental, social, and cultural crisis, calls for a profound mind shift to happen. Expos and the Triennale allow us all to stand back, consider diversity of perspectives and standpoints, to understand, to empathize, and to openly discuss. Through their direct communication channel with citizens and non-formal education that they provide, Expos and the Triennale are well placed to explain, engage, and interact with the public on these paramount questions. The current global issues necessitate a collective and dynamic response to enable and empower all actors to meet these unprecedented challenges. By bringing together a diversity of stakeholders within the non-confrontational setting, Expos provide a high-level stage for cooperation, for coordination, and joint action on these themes of vital concern to humanity. In this age of an unprecedented global pandemic, the world finds itself at an intersection of acute, universal, sanitary, economic, environmental, and societal challenges. The need for shared, coherent, and coordinated responses needs to be privileged. The COVID-19 pandemic has had an important impact on the hosting of events across the world and on the life of cultural institutions and operators. All physical events, including major international events, have either been cancelled or postponed. In this respect, I wish to touch on our own experience with Expo 2020 Dubai. To ensure the health and safety of workers, staff, and participants in the pre-lockdown period, the Expo 2020 Dubai organizers adopted a number of dedicated measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19. This was particularly urgent for those working on the construction site of the exhibition. After the request of the UAE government to change the dates of Expo 2020 Dubai, and in consultation and complete solidarity with the participating countries, which expressed their wish to postpone the Expo's opening in order to overcome the challenges that have been posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, the decision to postpone the Expo was taken by the BAE General Assembly. The adoption of this resolution by a two-thirds majority underlined the vitality, solidarity, and engagement of the international community behind Expo 2020 Dubai and Expos more generally. In those intense weeks, special attention was dedicated to communication. Once more, the institutional stakeholders spoke with a single voice, relying on official press releases to deliver the same message to the wider public. In this respect, I would like to focus on the role of social media in communication of Expos. The BAE has been following with great interest the Triennale's Decameron project, an educated way to strengthen the Triennale community and elaborate on the emerging themes in the face of an adverse situation. Similarly, social networks such as Instagram offer the Expo 2020 Dubai organizer, the most active participants, a platform to develop the theme, taking into account emerging issues and thus fine-tuning the Expo contents. To anticipate the challenges that may lie ahead, the BAE has been working closely with Expo 2020 Dubai to study the measures that will enable a safe visitor experience. Considering the uncertainties that still characterize the future, it is paramount that all cultural institutions collaborate to identify innovations and solutions that will allow visitors to experience the exhibitions in person, safely, and in a new way. The cooperation and engagement of these cultural institutions will be paramount to the successful adoption and implementation of the next steps. In conclusion, today's workshop enables a dual approach. On the one hand, the continuation of the thematic development that began in the last edition of the Triennale, and on the other hand, the discussion of the unprecedented challenges faced by humankind in the face of the current global pandemic and the economic, environmental, and social crisis, which all require urgent answers and common and effective action. I'm convinced that both aspects will be developed and showcased in the 23rd edition of the Triennale's International Exhibition and will benefit from a multitude of perspectives thanks to the unique, privileged environment that the Triennale has always cultivated and promoted. The BAE and the Triennale, drawing on their deep historical ties and long collaboration, will work closely to identify solutions and to realize an extraordinary and, I'm convinced, innovative event. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for making possible the hosting of such an important event, and I look forward to hearing the contributions of the distinguished speakers and the discussions that will ensue today. Thank you very much.